I don't want to say you unlocked Trevor Lawrence because he has had 4,000-yard seasons beforehand. His 29 touchdown passes are a career best, and obviously he set a record for the franchise in terms of touchdowns accounted for. It just, from my perspective, again, I know I'm not in the film room, I'm not in your building. It just feels different with him. It feels like he is a confident dude, and he's seeing it and he's firing. And he knows when to take off. He's not making mistakes that we've seen him make. I'm wondering what you see from your perspective, Coach.
That's a great point, Rich. He's taking care of the football, but also playing aggressive. And he's throwing the ball on time and in rhythm and accurately, but also using his legs as a weapon and being able to extend football plays, make plays outside of the pocket, which forces the defense to defend every blade of grass, right? There's nothing more frustrating to a defense that you can't get to him when he's in the pocket. Then he escapes. He's a threat to run, but also keeps his eyes down the field and makes throws. And he's executing third downs in red zone at a high level. And throughout the whole season, he's honestly done a great job, I think, in 2-minute situations, whether it's end of half or end of game. And you know, these quarterbacks are judged by those moments, right? By 2-minute, by third downs, by red zone. And ultimately, does your team win? Do you elevate the team and the players around you to lead? And that's what he's done. He has complete ownership of the offense right now. He's making audibles, checks, cans, alerts. He's doing everything that you want a franchise quarterback to do, and he's doing it at a high level right now.
And how does that change your daily conversations with him? Based on maybe even the first month of the season? How does that change for you?
Yeah, it's a lot more, less, I guess you could say, like coaching and more just conversational, and allows me to listen and hear him out of things that he's seeing when he's preparing, when he's watching tape. As we're going through the week, little, slight tweaks and adjustments that we make together. I think Grant Udinsky, Spencer Whipple have done a phenomenal job working with him on a day-to-day basis, and it's been a collaborative effort, but he's earned the right to have those conversations. He's seeing it at a really high level, throwing it at a really high level, and the players all trust him. They know his preparation. They know what he puts into it each and every week, and there's not a lot of things on Sunday that are confusing him or surprising him, and that's credit to his preparation.
And in terms of your offense as well, before we move to the defense, and obviously this week, I've got Liam Coen here from the Jacksonville Jaguars on the Rich Eisen Show. When you lost Travis Hunter in the middle of all of the transition from what the team was, I guess, 1.0 this year, if it's fair to say, to what it is now. Normally, when you lose your second overall pick that plays I can't even say there's nothing normal about him. Normally, when you just use your second overall pick and don't get any production due to injury, it really hamstrings the team. How much did that lead you guys to go get Jacobi Meyers, and how has he helped you guys continue being that chunk play down the field aggressive offense, Coach?
Yeah, it was challenging losing Travis, especially at the time that we did. He had come off the end of that Rams game in London where he ended up having 100 yards. Yep. Trevor and he started to build some chemistry and continuity there, and then unfortunately gets hurt on the bye. And so we had to adjust, right? We had to have players step up, which we have, and then it gave us an opportunity to go get Jacobi, which has really spearheaded our offense, and especially in the intermediate parts of the field. He's tough, physical, smart football player that Trevor trusts. I mean, there was an immediate connection between those guys when he came, getting ready for that Houston week. We end up losing that game to Houston, but you just felt a little bit of a chemistry that was going to build. And what Jacobi's done in the middle of the field in some of those tough areas has allowed Parker Washington, Brian Thomas Jr., Brenton Strange to go be themselves and to do what they do really well and attack the areas of the field that they are comfortable and have success doing so. So it's allowed our offense to kind of unlock in some ways, especially in the intermediate middle of the field. And he blocks his tail off. Jacobi's a pro's pro.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.